Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Zelda Twilight Princess. I am Fiery Red Hero 8, and we are back down in Kakariko Village because, as I promised, I was going to grind off-screen for rupees so I could get the Hylian shield before we go into the Goron Mines. Because if we take this flimsy shield that we have now, it will be burned if we get hit with it. So, we're not going to take that. I also will note that when I was out in Hyrule Field grinding, the mail postman stopped me once again and delivered a letter, but basically it was just an advertisement for Mallow's store. Hey Link, buy something. I love his attitude. A Hylian shield will cost you 200 rupees. Want one or not? I see. I suppose I can part with it. Yay! We have the Hylian shield, which is the best shield you can get in the game. Time is money. If you're done shopping, then quit wasting both. I love him! Oh my god, he is such a little Stewie. So, but yeah, it was basically just an advertisement to Mallow's store to come get the Hylian shield, even though it didn't say we have the Hylian shield. So I didn't think, because as I was grinding, he showed up and I was like, damn it, because I didn't want to have to show, like, to grind for rupees all over again. But considering it's just an advertisement, I don't think it's that important to show. But now I believe we have everything we need to go into the Goron Mines. So, actually, yeah, I'm going to cut back until a certain point, and I will explain when I get there. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I want to say, you know how I was really failing at fighting these Gorons? Well, this is the right way you're supposed to do it. Just bitch slap them like that with your sword after they basically knock themselves off balance with your iron boots, and that's it. I just wanted to show that because I cannot believe I screwed up that bad. Come on, you want some? Alright, come on! There you go! Put you in your freaking place. Sometimes these guys are pretty quick to recoil. Or sometimes I'll wait for you to get on their backs. I don't know why that is. The hell was that I just heard? I have no idea. Okay. So this is how I was remembering to get past this part of that steam bit. Okay. Ugh. Okay. What the hell? Oh well. Come on, you want some? Take it then. And yet the other one is just stop right in the middle of the cutscene. Teach you. Okay. So now we are back up at the top of Death Mountain to prove ourselves to these Gorons and also to save their Patriarch. But we're also to save the Patriarch. The mines are full of traps, all placed to protect the treasure from thieves. And worse than traps, since the eruptions began, foul creatures of all shapes have settled into every corner of the mines. Getting to the Patriarch's location will not be easy. I would prepare your blade, young warrior. Oh, yeah, duh. Of course, I get the shield and I don't even switch it. I'm a dumbass. Okay. Now, let's go proceed into the second dungeon of the game. The Goron Mines. I've got to say, again, you know, I was very, intimidated by the first dungeon when I picked up this game because I'd never played a Zelda game before, as I've stated. So this, I was like, oh shit, you're kidding. And I've got to say, if you fall in the lava, Link has got a very painful animation that he goes through sinking into it, and I hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, I won't be surprised. So, because sometimes Link does not like to jump properly, but maybe that's more or less myself and not him. Well, of course it is, I'm the one controlling him, but anyway, use your iron boots. They're going to be the key in this dungeon, or it's one of the keys in the dungeon, but it's probably the primary key. Anyway, is that switch we just stepped on? No, there's this one. And when it shows it starts the timer in the cutscene, which I think is a little bullshit. But if you have to push it again, it doesn't give you the cutscene, so don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, Oh, shit. Sometimes I get tripped up by this floor because it almost looks like there's no pits there. Okay. And I'm going to say this right away. I hope that, well, no, I'm not going to say it right now. Well, I might as well because I just freaking brought it up. There are going to be treasure chests in this dungeon that you have to backtrack for later. I'll explain more when I get there, but I'm just going to say that now. It's a little dickish, I think, that they did that. So I won't be able to get all the treasure chests in this first run, which I think is stupid, but hopefully I won't have to backtrack too much because I already had to do that once today. And it wasn't very fun. I kept getting frustrated, so... Okay. This is a long switch, but it's still has a lot of time. Be prepared for the slug to fall. You'll still have enough time to get past it, so don't worry. Okay. Now. Jump onto this to unlock the door. It's kind of linear, but there's also a lot of room to miss things, and that's what happened to me. Okay, I don't really need to bother with you, but just because I feel like killing you guys, I will. Oh, man. This week has been a weekend. This is Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. Being in school makes it so that you hardly know what day it is. But last weekend was very, very, very busy. Like, I wasn't, like, I wouldn't say I was dead on my feet, even though I guess you could say I was, but it was, whew, it was very busy. It was so busy, in fact, that I had forgotten about, like, because my dad, he had to go and take a sleeping test, and I knew about it, but the weekend had distracted me so much, in fact, that I'd forgotten about it. Like, it was Monday night, and I was like, oh shit, I can't, like, I think Sunday my mom brought it up. Small key. Definitely take that. I was like, damn, I'm a bad daughter because I forgot all about it. But it went through fine. He was able to get a good night's sleep, so hopefully everything will turn out okay. I mean, basically they were testing for sleep apnea, which we already know he has, but woo. But you know, I think they need to determine how much, like, of a degree. Those things always make me nervous. Okay. Oh. Alright, this door. Like, that's going to be more or less one of the epicenters, because there's a lot of places you can backtrack in this dungeon. So I guess you could say there's more than one epicenter. Like, this thing. You'll know more about that in a sec. Introducing the Dodongo of Twilight Princess. A lot more intimidating than others. And as you can see, there's two targets, his head and his tail. And his head is solid as a rock. You're not going to be able to hurt him. You have to target his tail and hit him that way. My timing is very off in describing things. Okay, this next thing I think can be a little nerve-wracking because you kind of have to time it. And I guess this is where the GameCube version's a little better because you can move the camera at your will, free will. Whereas with Twilight Princess, you have to manually Z-target just to move it, which I'm used to it, so it's not that bad, but I will say that's probably one edge that GameCube has over Wii. You don't want these guys in your way, so you won't get out of the way. I said get out of the way. Destroy these just because I want to. Okay, now. This, you have to pull back because it's blocking the exit into the entrance into the next room. But you have to get... Okay, now let's hope I did it right. Probably not. Oh yeah, I did. See, you have to dodge these lava pillars and time it so that you don't get hit, fall into lava, and make it through the other side. I always get nervous. There's a lot of places in the dungeon that make me nervous, even if it is the second dungeon. Okay, I'm probably just gonna try to pay more attention to the time because I haven't been doing that lately. I don't know why. Well, I'm into the game, that's why. Okay, that was showing you the way out of this room. And you're thinking, how am I supposed to do that because there's gravity? Well, that's where the iron boots come into handy. Not only can you sink to the walk underwater, you push this switch. They're magnetized too. Yay! That can help you a lot in this dungeon, but it can also be annoying in some respects, which I will show you in a little bit. But already, we're at the... I hear something. I hear Uku. Ah, I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Gorkoron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Goromoto is my name. You are heroic, young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. Thank you. We get a key shard. There's no boss key in this dungeon. Or big key. Whatever it is. That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders. So yeah, he pretty much explained there's no big or / boss key in this dungeon. You have to get shards from those elders to form the key itself. Get the dungeon map. Okay, now there's another dungeon or treasure chest here. It's just, you're going to find that in this and the next elder room. 20 rupees. Very good. And, okay, wait. Those pots really don't hold that much for you. I'm just hoping I remember. There's 2 or 3 treasure chests that I had to backtrack to get, and I'm hoping I don't forget them in this run. So there's Uku, and we can't swing our sword to get her out, so we have to just pick up the pot or vase or whatever it is.
Whew! Free at last! Gracious! You're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know.
Well, hope I don't have to do that. But I'll basically explain what she does, because I don't think I did before. You can use her to... She'll have the little son. He's just a head with wings. He'll warp you out of the dungeon. And then you want to get... But the only thing that sucks about it is that you can't keep her spot saved if you enter the dungeon again. So basically it's used for if you need items to stock up on stuff like that. That's what it's for. And as soon as you enter the dungeon again, she'll be right there to say, okay, now back to adventure. So you can't really save that spot if you go back into the dungeon. You can only save that spot if you exit the dungeon and go out into the overworld. That's it. Which I think is a little stupid, but, you know, whatever. And as you can see, we're walking sideways. I prefer to take the left path because there's only 1 slug over here. Okay, 16 minutes. Nice. Here I am monitoring my time, trying to be all efficient and shit, and then I miss my jump. Yeah, you have to get up to like the midsection before you can get your because the controls are inverted while you're upside down. Try to pay attention to time, then that happens. That's just annoying. Right now I'm getting a little hungry, and I don't want to be hungry right now. Because I had a very light dinner. But that's what I hear, is that you're supposed to really eat your bigger meals like during the day, but in the evening you're not supposed to eat a big meal. I'm like, well, damn. So I had more of what would be considered like a lunch dinner. And I had my dinner at lunchtime, I guess. Or, I'm not making any sense. But anyway, if I have to, I'll eat another apple. Ooh, don't you dare! That's another thing you gotta look at. If you can slide off if you're not careful. Now, I can probably, yeah, I can do this room and then it'll be done. This is probably one of the most annoying rooms in the dungeon because you gotta walk around upside down and you can't really see where you're going. And I get the feeling I'm talking very fast. You want to make a right first. Trust me on this. You want to. Because if not, it's annoying to come back for. And the cool thing is you can fight even while upside down. There we go. Because as you can see, there's a treasure chest here. You don't want to miss this. Okay. Once you feel it safe, just come on down. Open the chest. Even though it's not spiky, it holds a piece of heart. Yes, cool. Now, see, that was one of the chests that I missed, and I couldn't find it for the longest time, and then when I figured out where it was, I had a hard time navigating on this ceiling. Ugh, oh my goodness. So basically, the easy tip I can give you for this room, or at least the ceiling part of this room, is when you get turned upside down by that beam of light, you want to make a right first to get the treasure chest. And also, when you've done that, just go the opposite direction, left. Which, okay, did power just blink or is that me? No, I hope not. I really hope not, because I don't want to lose all this footage. Is to go down this way. And also, pay attention to the map where Link is walking, because that can give you a sense of where to go. I mean, I don't know why I was looking at your back. Okay, lamp, don't flicker like that again. I really do not want to lose power. Because I've never had that happen with this before, and I don't want it to mess up my capture card. Okay. So you see those lamps right there? Or lamps? Not lamps. Torches. Dumbass. Okay, and I will mention this now before I close out. Yes, as I've been stating in captions, October 20th is the Saturday that I have scheduled off from work to do my pumpkin carving. And I'm going to actually stop with Link right here, even though his face looks shiny. But yes, if you have not posted a comment on voting for the design of the subscriber pumpkin, please do so. I mean, at this point, I don't really have that many comments, and I'm not going to disable them yet because there's not that many. So if you have an idea, please submit it, and the link to that video will be in the description because this pumpkin's going to be about you guys. So anyway, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out!